Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Darewares, where today I have a very exciting announcement that I am officially a content creator for ColourPop Cosmetics, which is incredible. I'm so excited to dive into this package that they sent me. Let me disclaimer that ColourPop did not pay me to talk about these products, but they sent me the products to, give reviews on and to talk about. Let's get started. So many of you wanted to do another Q&A. I thought it would be a good time to catch up, see what you all are up to, and you all can hear what I'm up to. That way we get back connected. First question I got is from Free Open Walker, and they want to know, what were you like in high school? In high school, I was very weird. I was notoriously known as the weird girl who would run around singing. I was like a theater geek. I grew up in a really small hometown, and then I moved to a big city town, and that was very shocking for me. But in my first school, I was the nerd. Nobody liked me. I had my group of 4 friends, which that was enough for me, to be honest. Oh, also, I'm not going to be talking much about the other products I'm using in this video today, as I want to focus on ColourPop, so don't be alarmed. Whitlock Timothy wants to know, did you vote? And I did. I actually talked about it on my podcast, Delulu Canoe. If you don't know, I have a podcast where I talk about things that make people kind of crazy, or AKA Delulu or delusional. And I would love if more of you went and checked it out. It's a great place if you want to hear more about what I'm up to. But yes, I did vote. Oh. Try this Glow Drop serum. This is a new thing for me, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Yo Chum 23 wants to know, are you single? And yes, I am single. I get asked this every time I do a Q&A, and I don't know why I get asked this so often, but I think people just like to check in and they just want to know the minute I have a significant other, which is a little wild in my opinion. What I will say is that I am out and I am dating. If I do find somebody that I do decide to date, you probably will not know about it, because I don't want to share that aspect of my life on the internet, especially with people that I have just met and I don't even really know that well. I just am very protective of myself and my image, so I will not be sharing if I do end up dating somebody. We are now at the point of the very first product that they sent me is the Golden Glow palette. And if you know anything about me, I love shimmers, I love golds, I love browns. I feel like it just really accentuates my skin tone. So we're gonna be dipping on into this today. Look at how beautiful she is. I was so excited to get this palette. So I'm gonna take the far off color down here and I'm gonna fill in my brows. 12 Comics 1224 wants to know, do I plan on doing more comic book conventions? If so, will they be outside of LA? And the answer is yes. If there is a convention that you would like me to attend, the best way to get me to go is to reach out to them. They usually have a cosplayer section or a contact us on their website, or recommend a cosplayer. And if enough people go and write my name in, they will email and reach out to me. I love using this to highlight my eyebrows, so I'll use it to kind of cut them and shape them. Look how pretty that is. It just paints on so nicely. Gorgeous! The next thing I'm gonna do is go over my entire lid with this Never Leaving shade, and then I'm gonna do Have Sun above, so that way we build up some dimension on our eyelids. I'm so excited. Super Scare Cool 45 wants to know, when and why did you start doing broadcasts? I don't really know what this person's talking about, to be honest. I'm assuming they're talking about my podcast, Lulu Canoe. I initially have always wanted to do a podcast, but I always felt like I wasn't interesting enough or didn't really have enough things to say that would be fun to watch and listen to. I wanted it to be a vague enough title so I could encapsulate a bunch of different topics. I do like doing the Am I the A-hole topics. I do like talking about things that I'm passionate about and inspiring people. I like talking about social media, which is why I went with the title Delulu Canoe, because that way we could kind of talk about anything and everything. I really wanted my fans to actually get to know me a little bit better, and I feel like a lot of people only know me based on what I look like, and I wanted to create a place where people would actually be interested in hearing my thoughts and my opinions on things. I just want a place to feel like I'm actually being treated like a human. I hope that answered your question. All right, now we're gonna go in with that Have Sun color on top of it. And we're gonna put it, oh, look how pretty that is. I hope you guys can see this. It's so warm. Oh, I love ColourPop so much. Have I said that enough yet? Ooh, should I do far off, like the color that I did on my brows, and just tuck it in the corner here? Because I think that will add a little bit more dimension that I'm looking for. The pigmentation on this palette is insane. Gorgeous. Okay. Random Ross 91 or underscore 91 wants to know favorite Pokemon starter other than Pikachu. And I think a lot of you actually know the answer to this one. It's Bulbasaur. I feel like just because he reminds me of like a dog. Like he's just so cute. I am Nightwing 101 wants to know, did you have a backup plan for if the acting and male didn't work out in the end? I don't really know what you mean by male. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I didn't really have an acting backup plan because I'm very lucky in the sense that I've worked really hard with my business, that enough people support me and really like the content that I make, that I didn't really feel like I needed one at the time. Like I used to be a server. I used to, back in the day, I used to work a lot of odd jobs, and taking the leap of not working a traditional job and only being a content creator was extremely scary for me back in the day. Now it's like more common. I'm very fortunate enough that a lot of my friends actually make movies constantly, and I'm not part of the SAG-AFTRA union. So if I really wanted to, I could just jump from low budget project to low budget project. I don't want to take things that are below me, but I also want to like work more as an actress to get more experience, so that way I can eventually own my own production company and be able to write my own films, be able to run my own sets is kind of like the goal with acting, and then integrate my music that I write and put it into movies, which would be super cool. So that's like maybe in the next like 5 years is kind of my plan. If you haven't seen any of the movies that I've been in, you can go check out Girls on Film on Amazon Prime. I'm also in a couple full moon features. I'm in Evil Bong 888. I'm in, the 12 Slays of Christmas. You can watch that. I'm in that movie. I'm also in Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Woman. There's a lot of films out there that I've been in, which is super fun. And I'm actually filming and producing my own story very soon, or it's almost done, but we're gonna be taking the film festival route. So it'll be a while before you all see it. But yeah, lots of big things, very exciting. Okay, I'm not usually a big fan of liquid blush, but I really wanted to give this one a try. This one is Weightless Liquid Blush by ColourPop, and I think I got the color Thanks, THX Weightless Liquid Blush. There's some liquid blushes that I really like. I haven't really found one that I love yet, so I'm really hoping. Oh, that's so cute with the little heart on top. Ooh, I love this container, the frosted glass. I'm kind of obsessed. What does the wand look like though? Ooh, interesting. It kind of looks like a lip applicator, but it's a liquid blush, so we're gonna give it a shot. Some of you all asked some like very not straightforward questions. Like somebody asked, what are some of the best to have on a budget? What? The best what? Help me out here. You know what? I'm gonna go in with some liquid foundation. I'm a little nervous. We're gonna do this. Bloop wants to know what inspired you to start cosplaying. As many of you know, I worked for the Walt Disney World Company as a entertainer. I always wanted to dress as different characters, I guess this is the best way to put it. And I eventually discovered that there is a community called the cosplay community where you can dress up as any character that you want, and there's no shame in the game. It doesn't matter if you look like them or not. It's all about the passion for the character. That's what really matters. And that's kind of how I started. And my first con was MegaCon. I went as Wonder Woman, and it was super fun. And I actually want to go back to WonderCon because I haven't been there in years. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the ColourPop blush. Here we go. I'm a little scared for this. Wish me luck. We're gonna try like a little, like just a couple little spots. Ooh, I like this color though. I'm gonna grab this guy. Oh, that's really pretty. That's a good color for me. It's not super like bubblegum pink. It's very natural looking. I think we can add more. Yeah, she's very, very subtle. So we're gonna go in with a lot more. Yes, there we go. Oh, should we do a little on my nose too? Hopefully that won't look too crazy. I love this applicator. Big fan. And then we'll put our dry foundation over top and see what it looks like, because we might be able to add some over top. Okay, this blush is probably my new favorite blush. I'm really surprised. I don't like liquid blushes, but like this is like such a good color for me. I'm genuinely shocked. Hago Dorgoose 2703. I don't know how to say your profile name. I'm so sorry. Yeah, they want to know, are you gonna make another movie? And I think I kind of already answered that in this video. I actually have my very first short film that I'm working on, and it takes a lot longer to film a movie than people assume. There's usually like lots lots of setbacks, lots of things that kind of happen / go wrong. For ours, in our case, we shot the entire short film in 3 days, which is super cool, at like a very nice, relaxed pace, and I wanted it that way. But we had to reshoot a couple of things. So we had to make sure everybody was available to come back and do a reshoot, and then we plugged in all of the reshot content into the short film to see how it would look, and it looked really good, so we were able to fix it. But trying to get like 18 people's schedules to reline up is kind of a nightmare. So I'm still working on it. I'm just gonna keep putting blush on. Like, is this blush blindness? I'm gonna laugh if this looks like super crazy on camera. But honestly, truly 10 out of 10, really love this product. You should definitely try liquid blush if you haven't already. While we're letting that dry, actually we should do a round of setting spray. Now we're gonna go in with this ColourPop Life Shadow Coach. It's this really pretty gold color. I'm gonna put it right underneath my brow. Whoa, so pretty. I look like an ornament to be hung on your Christmas tree. We only have time for a couple more questions because I gotta finish up my makeup. CW913 Animation says, if you could make one thing happen sooner rather than later, what would it be and why? Example, DVDs in the 1920s. At this moment, I don't really have like a super good answer for that one, to be honest. But if you were to ask me career-wise, I would say I wish I would have moved to LA sooner. I usually don't take risks unless they're like extremely calculated and thought through. I do take my time thinking about like what I'm gonna do and what my plans are for the future. And I'm always trying to work on things now. I can't put too much pressure on past me because I know I moved at the time that was best for me. So it all worked out. I'm gonna go in with the Never Leaving for my under eye, and I'm gonna smoke it all out on the bottom, and then far off will be the corner color, so that way it matches the top of my eye. Yasmi Lee says, favorite ColourPop collection aside from the Pokemon one? Oh, you're killing me, because obviously the Pokemon one was my favorite. And to be honest, that was the only collaboration of theirs that I bought into. Everything else is just their own products. I own their brush kit. I own like a bunch of their eyeshadow palettes. Like, I've been a big fan of ColourPop for a long time. Like the Baby Got Peach, Wild Child, obviously the Pokemon collab. So for me, I feel like it's the Pokemon collection. Like, you hit the nail on the head. It's the Pokemon collection. You already knew. Big nerd for Pokemon. I also kind of want to take this gold and I want to put a little on my cheek. So I'm gonna use my pointer finger and just, oh, she pigmented with your finger. Wow. Okay, so if you like rub your finger around, look at all that color. Okay, that's kind of a lot more than I really wanted, so we're just gonna very lightly. Oh, cute. Okay, let's go get some lashes on. Then Bloop also wants to know, while I'm letting my eyelashes dry here, what's your top 3 favorite cosplays you've worn? Which is such a hard question for me to answer. I feel like I love all of my cosplays for different reasons. I want to say like Vampirella, because I feel like people are a little bit more respectful when I'm Vampirella. And I feel like people don't touch me as much in that. People get really handsy in cosplays. With Vampirella, nobody, like, they don't even know what to do with themselves. They're just like, can I get a picture of you? And I'm like, do you want to be in it? And they're like, no, because they don't know like where to put their hands, which is kind of funny to me.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
I mean, Samus is like really impressive. I liked doing Bunny Samus better because it was much easier for me to like move around and enjoy myself. I liked being able to wear the arm gun, be laced up in a bunny suit, and then also still wear like my Samus boots. This is like my favorite part of the Samus armor is the boots. I'm also using the ColourPop mascara. Did I mention I'm a big fan of ColourPop? Like I know a lot of people are gonna watch this and be like, she's such a liar, like blah, blah, blah. But like literally I've had all of this for so long and I use it like every day. And then they were like, do you wanna be a content creator for us? And I was like, yes. What would be my 3rd favorite? I wanna say like Froppy, mainly because Froppy's really fun to do the voice.
Like, I just love doing the Froppy voice, Ribbit. It's just super fun for me. And it's like super easy to talk like this all day, Ribbit. Like, I really enjoy doing it.
But not a lot of people like want pictures of Froppy because she is in fact a high schooler. So it's a little weird and I get that. I don't know, comment down below what's your favorite cosplay that I do. It's always interesting for me to hear which ones you all resonate with and which ones excite you all the most. My eye, I just stabbed myself in the eye. That's why I open my mouth, because it like moves your skin under your eye down a little bit. I feel like I need a beanie because my hair is filthy. Let me go see if I have like a cute beanie. All right, we only have one more product to test. Look at how cute my beanie looks. Like if you see the podcast episode where I'm dressed like this, you should go leave a comment and be like, I watched the makeup tutorial of you getting ready for this. And I'll be like, bet. I need one more question and we're gonna get to our last product. Oh, somebody wants to know, Sneer30S9 asks, are you really that nice? Maybe. That's up to you to decide, I guess. I mean, I'd like to think that I'm a nice person, but I'm also a person. So sometimes I may be, I might snap at people, or I might be in a good mood. I'm a human. I feel all the emotions that you feel too. Did that answer that? I don't think it did. Next, we're gonna use the ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Glossy Lip Oil. Now, I have opened this already, and it is such a pretty burgundy color, and it's buildable. So you start with like, the wand tends to stick a little bit. Come on, buddy. Ooh. So it looks like this. You put it on, and it doesn't tingle that badly. Like, I've used plumpers before that hurt, and this is just very light. It's got just like a nice minty like feel to it. And there you have it, our finished look with our new ColourPop PR package that they sent me and allowed me to pick out these items. I'm so glad I tried something new, especially the blush. I would probably say this is like my new favorite blush I've ever used. I really like it so much that I think I'm basically gonna keep using this. I'm gonna put it in my bag when I travel because I love it so much. And obviously the ColourPop Life Coach Gold was one of my favorites as well. I'm taking this with me everywhere I go. And I'm gonna be taking, of course, the So Juicy Lip Plumper with me because I love this color. It's so pretty, but I have another surprise to show you. ColourPop actually already sent me the next PR package. Join me on Discord and look for the makeup category and leave me some Christmas inspiration for makeup looks I should do, because this PR package is gonna be so fun to do with a challenge that you give me. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you join the Discord, make sure to join me on TikTok and everywhere you watch me, and I will see you shopaholics, you Dare Bear Cubs, in the next upload. Bye! I'm so excited. This is so cute. Look at how cute my makeup looks. It turned out really good. Bye!